Hello everyone. I haven't done a video for a while, so I thought I would show you what I've been working on. I ordered some sketchbooks. All of 3 of these sketchbooks are from Amazon, and you can just look up artist books on Amazon. You can go to sketchbooks or painting books on Amazon, and these will come up. I've got 3 that I'm working in, and I'll just show you what I've been doing. This little book, this is a small book. It's like a little 6 by 6 inch. And I wanted to just do some sketches and some work on hummingbirds. So I got this little sketchbook out and tried some different things. I sketched the birds, and then I actually filled them in with watercolor pencil. So there's the first one. This one I thought turned out kind of nicely. This one, just one big flower, some leaves, and the little bird there. And I think that's the last one I've done in my small book. And then here's a larger book. It is an 8 by 8 inch. This painting that I did, I just took some different colors of acrylics and just kind of splashed them on the page and let them dry out. And then I took a gold felt tip pen and began to outline different things that I saw in the paint. And I found a lot of flowers and leaves, kind of even a little butterfly up here. But this is really a fun project to do. You might want to try that sometime. And then the next one is just some simple little flowers, and I put a little pink background, and then I outlined the flowers that I drew. Very simple. This one I wanted to try some more, something more abstract. And so I just kind of blocked in a background. And then when I had that like I wanted it, I added some kind of drippy lines over it. And what I learned from this is that I could get depth in my picture by doing that. And I actually like this. I like the way it turned out. The next one that I've got here, this is just a background. This is how I started out with the last one, just blocking in some background, deciding what kind of colors I wanted in there. I'm probably going to continue working on this one. It's got some gold liner pencil in there too. I don't know if you can see that. And then this one is just a background with just like some doodle designs on the top of it. And I like this one. I thought it looked kind of spacey. These next 2 paintings I did was on stormy afternoons in Missouri. And that one is a tornado, and you can see that it's lifting some things right off the ground. It's got the roof of a house out there and just some twigs and things flying around, as well as an entire tree has been uprooted. That's Stormy Night in Missouri. And then this one too I did on a rainy evening. out here on my porch. This is just two people walking down a little path through the woods and kind of some dark, stormy skies there. But I enjoyed doing this. So the next one, this one I really thought turned out well, and I enjoyed it. It's irises coming up through some tall grass. And I thought that just turned out really pretty. I believe I used some gouache paints on this one. And this book has multimedia pages in it so that you can use, heavier paints and things in it. But I think this one has gouache on it. Acrylic gouache. And this one as well. You can see there's kind of a theme with these colors. Again, I did just a colorful background, and then I added some lines over the top to get some depth in it. Let me turn this one upside down and see if you get a different feeling with it. I liked it kind of up this way. But either way, you get the depth in that picture. Okay. And artist books are where you just take off and you're not trying to do anything in particular. You're just enjoying the process, and some really nice things come out of that. This one, I don't know if you can see it. There's kind of a fishtail here and part of the body of the fish up there. And then just some little squiggly, watery looking lines on a background. I hope you can see that one. This one is a drawing, and then I painted over it with, I believe I used acrylics on this one. Some of these I use watercolor pencil, but this one is acrylics. This is my cat, Libby, actually out here on the porch looking out the window. And I thought this one turned out well. I like that one. I did get 2 pages there. Okay. I don't like to waste leftover paint. So this is just my doodle page of me using up some leftover paints that I had. And that's okay. In your artist book, you can just do anything. It's okay. This one is a sunrise painting over a field of flowers. I'll bring that up a little bit closer. I hope you can see it. Well, the colors are a little bit on the light side, kind of pastel, but they're really pretty. And again, they're acrylics. This one is just kind of a little doodle art thing I did. Created a background and then created some little flowers and little squiggly lines and whatnot. If you can see that one well, I hope. This one is actually done with pastels, and that's why I had it covered up with a sheet of paper, because I didn't want the pastels to kind of chalk off there and fall in the book. So if you can see this one, it's just sky, mountains, some land area, a lake, and some greenery over in here. Okay, I like that one though. And I don't do a lot with pastels. I'm not particularly good with them. So this next one that I did turned out really well, and this was just me again using up some leftover paints. And I thought I would try just taking my paint knife, scooping up leftover paint, and trying to create a water lily. And I thought that turned out really well. I may try that on a painting sometime. This is just me testing out colors with some alcohol. It's isopropyl alcohol kind of mixed with this first row here is soft pastels. And then this one's permanent markers and isopropyl alcohol. And then this here is with acrylics. And this one, I think, was just some markers that I used. But you can see what the isopropyl alcohol kind of does with it. This is something else, to kind of experiment with and put in my artist book. And then this one is a little sketch I did of a pot of petunias that are hanging in my front yard. This one I just sat out on the porch and sketched the little picture, and then I believe I added markers on this one. Okay. Okay, then here is something really different. I hope you can see this well. My lighting is a little off today. But this is actually some pictures that I cut out of some old books that I got at a secondhand store. And it's kind of a collage with paint added. So I glued the pictures down, the pictures from the book that I wanted in here. I think I even glued that flower there down. And then I painted in around the pictures. I painted around the pictures, and this is what I ended up with on this one. So this is kind of a collage with acrylic painting added to bring it all together, and that was kind of fun. Gave me some ideas on things that I might want to paint later. And I think that's the end of this book. Yes, okay, I've got one more book to show you. These are all things that I've been working on, though. The past few weeks, maybe a couple months, I don't know. This one, I started this book out. Let me see what size it is. Let me tell you what size this book is. It is it's like a 8 by 11, a little bit bigger than that. It's 8.26 by 11.69 inches. And I hope you can see this one. This one is done with acrylics, but it's a very shiny acrylics. It has quite a glow to it. It's metallic, actually, metallic acrylics. And what I did on this book when I started out was I wanted to create a painting up here, and then I left a space to write something underneath. And this one says, the inner and outer worlds are different patterns, depths of color, and vibration, all created from the same source. And this one, again, is one of the collage paintings. If you can see this was a real experiment for me. I cut out, this right here shows you the pictures from the book that I cut out. And again, this was just old books from a secondhand store. I glued these on here, and then I brought it all together with my paints and made this a scene out in the forest. So I'll try to bring that up so you can see it a little bit better. That's a bench and a table there in the picture. And there are steps leading up to that area. Those are both pictures that I cut out of the secondhand books. And then I added the forest scene around that to bring it all together. Okay, that was really fun to do. And I think that's the end of what I have to show you today. I was just thinking I have some really, really old paintings upstairs that I should bring down and show as well. They are things that I did over, about 30 years ago. And I may bring them down and show you what I was doing 30 years ago compared to what I'm doing today. So that's it. Just wanted to share that with you. And I hope you're having a great day. Bye for now. Order you some books and enjoy making some artist books for yourself. Bye now.